A furious on-air clash erupted during a live broadcast of GB News as a heated debate over Chancellor Rachel Reeves' latest economic proposals spiraled into chaos within minutes of the show's start. The explosive exchange took place on Wednesday's edition of the Andrew Pierce and Miriam Cates show, featuring journalist Mike Parry and former Labour MP Stephen Pound as guests. The discussion centred on Reeves' recent claim that the long-term damage to the UK economy stemmed from the 2020 Brexit deal, as well as reports that she is considering a £2 billion tax raid to plug a growing public finance gap. Reeves is allegedly weighing plans to impose new charges on limited liability partnerships, LLPs, a move that could hit nearly 190,000 professionals, including GPs, lawyers, and accountants. Under current rules, LLP partners are considered self-employed and therefore exempt from employers' national insurance contributions. As the conversation unfolded, tensions quickly flared. Pound attempted to defend Reeves, saying, "Mike's talking as if Rachel Reeves wakes up in the morning thinking, 'Who can I dampen today?'" Before he could finish, Parry shouted over him, "She does," prompting Pound to retort sharply, "She doesn't." The shouting match intensified as Parry accused Reeves of being economically illiterate and targeting anything that makes a profit. His remarks drew gasps from the hosts, who struggled to keep control of the segment as both guests continued to talk over each other. Host Miriam Cates attempted to cool the debate by interjecting with her own perspective, noting, "The problem, Stephen, is that high earners are already taxed so heavily in this country that they naturally look for ways to reduce their tax burden. Whether that's through an LLP or limited company, you can see why people do it." But her comment only reignited the fire. Both guests began speaking simultaneously, with Pound countering that there are only about 250 people in this country you can actually call billionaires, while Parry insisted that Reeves' tax plans would punish hard-working professionals, rather than the ultra-wealthy. Viewers watching live took to social media to comment on the chaos, with one user writing, "I can't tell if I'm watching a political debate or a shouting contest." Another added, "Mike Parry just called the Chancellor economically illiterate on national TV, savage." The row came amid growing criticism of Reeves' fiscal strategy, as reports suggest she may pursue stealth taxes and pension changes in the upcoming budget. Many fear the measures could hit middle-class earners hardest, with some even labelling it a £2 billion middle-class tax raid. Even within her own party, dissent appears to be brewing. Former Prime Minister Tony Blair reportedly opposes further tax hikes, warning they could stifle investment and push businesses overseas. Meanwhile, commentators across the political spectrum have accused Reeves of losing control of Britain's economic direction. By the end of the segment, Cates and Pierce managed to steer the conversation back to calmer territory, but the fiery exchange had already gone viral, a moment that perfectly captured the divisive and volatile mood surrounding Reeves' economic policies. As the dust settled, GB News viewers were left with one clear impression. In Britain's post-Brexit economic debate, tempers are running hotter than ever, and Rachel Reeves is right at the centre of the storm.